everybody. I hope you're doing great. This is Michel T Dallaire from Cybercare Academy, and another beautiful Sunday. That's gonna be cool. For those who are more to the north, we're gonna get colder in the next few weeks. I'm not looking forward for this. I'm a hot guy. No, I'm a guy who likes it hot. So, well, some people like winter, and that's fine. That's fine. So today we're gonna talk about the fact that your memory will thank you later. And why is that? Because of password management application. So that's what we're gonna talk today. And if you have any questions during this presentation, which is live on YouTube and Twitch. And we're going to be on Facebook as soon as our page gets 100 followers. We're going to be able to broadcast on Facebook. But nonetheless, I will post the link of the replay. And even if you're watching a replay, don't worry. If you have questions, just ask me. We're on multiple platforms like Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Pinterest. We have our website. We are on TikTok. We have our newsletter, blog website too. That's how you can connect with me. So Cybercare, like you see on the URL just below, cybercareacademy.com. And yeah, I'm gonna be glad to help you. So with no further ado, let's go to this presentation about cybersecurity for families and residential. Well, if you don't have yet a family, it still works, you know. So, managing a multitude of online accounts can be overwhelming. Many people resort to writing their passwords down or reusing the same ones across different platforms, which unfortunately increases security risk. Well, in fact, if I was to say it in my words, don't do that. Don't do that ever. Ever, ever. Never, ever do that. This is where password managers come into play. But what exactly is a password manager and how can it improve your cybersecurity? That's what I'm going to talk about today. All right. So what is a password manager? A password manager is an application or software that securely stores and manages your passwords. It generates complex and unique passwords for each account and keeps them encrypted in a digital vault. You only need to remember one master password to access this vault. And that's what is cool. When you start using this, you're going to only have to remember one password and try to make it as complex as possible. I will talk about it later. Benefits of using a password manager. First, simplicity and time saving. Yeah, instead of memorizing dozens of complex passwords, you only need to remember one master password and the password does the rest. The password manager does the rest. It can automatically fill your credentials when you log into websites, saving you time. But not only that, let's say you're contaminated with a keylogger and you absolutely have no idea. And this one is saving every keystroke you're doing on your keyboard. Well, what's nice with Password Manager is that it's gonna copy directly your password and username and password in the fields of the website you're visiting. And it's gonna prevent you from typing or copy pasting the password. And what it's going to do, keylogger won't have anything to feed on. If you think about a copy paste, when it comes from a password manager, it's only in memory for a short time, depending on how you configure it. But I strongly advise you to configure it for the less time possible. When you ask the password manager to copy into memory your password so you can paste it in the website, it's gonna be just for a short time, and then it's gonna clean the copy paste memory. because on a computer, the copy-paste memory usually stays in there until you make another copy-paste or you reboot your computer. And that's not good because software can go in that memory and go fetch that information. So you want it to be as the shortest time possible in memory as possible. So that's what the password manager is going to help you to do. And also, it makes it have an enhanced security. Password managers automatically generate strong and random passwords since each password is unique. Even if one of the account gets hacked, the other remains safe. These tools also encrypt your passwords, making it harder for hackers to access them. So, if we go into more explanation about this, you will see the passwords as a place where it's saved in an encrypted way. So hackers will have a hard time to go and get them, and depending how you configured your password manager, usually you have to re-enter your master password each time you need a password, so that the master password is the only one you need. And then it's gonna lock again after it's been used or after a little short time. It depends which software you took. So if someone, let's say, have a remote access to your computer or something like that, they won't be able to go get the passwords in the password manager because it's gonna get locked over and over again. And that is really, really awesome because like, for example, the passwords in Google, Chrome, or Apple, well, less Apple. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Apple, but in some softwares, and I don't want to throw names in there, but that happens. You will probably recognize any of them. Once it's unlocked to get your passwords, if someone gets on your computer, they can access your accounts because they don't need to unlock the password vault or anything. It's just gonna copy paste the username and password in the fields, and they're gonna get access to the website, and that's a lot how it works. So what you want it to do is to lock again. So that's why I'm not recommending to use password system that are included in browsers or stuff like that. Also, like, if that version of the browser you're using is not included in other devices, it won't sync, it won't have the same informations, or you won't be able to get your passwords at all. So what you would like, and I don't even suggest to use the brand new password manager they included on iOS recently with the new update of version 18, because give them time. Okay, it's brand new. We don't know if it works that much. We don't know how much time hackers gonna find some security issues with the app. So give them time to correct these first mistakes, and then you could use that one. But remember, this password vault won't be available anywhere else than on your phone, tablet, and your computer of Apple. If you are using anything else, like an intelligent TV, or then you go on Windows for something else, it won't follow you. When you take a software that is more separate of these things, what you're going to get is much more security. They concentrate only on that instead of being a big team that concentrate on all kind of products inside one company, like for Google or for Apple. So you'll get better products. Also, what you'll get is the fact that these products are going to exist for every platforms. Well, most of them. And that's where we go with my next paragraph, alerts of compromised accounts. Some password managers offer alert features in one of your accounts if one of your accounts is compromised in a data breach. So when using a password manager, let them do the work. They're going to create different passwords for every account. So if one account is breached, your other accounts are safe because it's not the same password. What happens is sometimes companies take times it takes time for them to realize they've been hacked. And then by that time, the username passwords are thrown in the darknet, and hackers use them as a mass attack on websites, and they use these passwords to do mass attacks. So if you're using the same password for multiple accounts, all your accounts with that specific password will be breached. And that's not what you want. So with the password manager, it's going to create one different complex password for each of your account. And that's what you need. It even going to tell you sometimes some notifications to be able to tell you, hey, maybe it's time for that website. It's been like, I don't know, 6 months since you created your password. Maybe it's time to change it. Also, these companies, when you most likely it's when you buy the one that the premium versions. On the free version, you don't necessarily have these things, but on the paid one, I know it's there. They're gonna scan the darknet and look if some of your password has been breached, even before the companies knows. Before the companies know they have been hacked. So and it's going to tell you can go to your account and change them. So they will have a hard time to exploit the breach. And that's going to give you more security. Yeah. Like I was saying, cross-platform availability, whether you're using a desktop, smartphone, or tablet, or whatever brand it is, most password managers synchronize your credentials across all your devices, allowing you to access them from your accounts from anywhere. And most of them will give you also an authenticator app to do the 2FA thing, to protect more your accounts when it's available. And that's great because you will have both options in the same software or sometime in two different apps. For example, me, I'm using, I love to use LastPass. I tried Bitwarden too, and I have the authenticator inside my phone. So when any place I try to connect on any devices are requesting that number, I'm using my phone to better connect my other accounts. So that's cool because, well, most of the time I have my phone with me, and I can use the 2FA from almost any website. I just add it in that specific application and boom, I have my codes. So it's really, really cool. And what's more cool about it is that when it opens, it requests my Face ID to unlock. So there's no way, well, there's less way that I can be stolen, because I'm never saying never, because hackers are so clever. They always find the little details that companies don't see. Those, like I'm always saying, there's no 100% solutions that exists. But, well, if I can get at least 99%, wouldn't that be cool? Right? Okay, so how to use a password manager? Well, first choose a trusted manager. There are many free options and paid options that are available, and they are not the only ones, but I'm just suggesting some: LastPass, Dashlane, Bitwarden, or First Password, or 1Password. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. Research the one that best suits your needs, considering security features, functionality, and pricing, and try to look that stuff for stuff that locks automatically, clean the copy-paste stuff, and that will synchronize and be available on all the kind of platforms you're using. And they even sometimes have some family features and sometimes a small business feature. It's really cool. Like, just look over them and you will find what's best for you. Also, let it create no, you have to create a strong master password. Your master password is the key to your entire digital vault. It should be both complex and memorable for you, but difficult to guess for others. It ideally combine uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. And what's cool about it too is like when you're creating a new account, there's gonna be a little icon to help you create these passwords when you're on the website, and you can select what the website is accepting as passwords. Sometimes some websites don't accept, for example, symbols because they lack good programming or they're old or stuff like that. If they don't accept symbols, it's a big problem. Maybe you should even remind them to fix their systems. More people gonna ask, the more these companies, because just one person asking for it, they won't even budge. But if a lot of people are asking for it, oh, that's different. Yeah, you create a good strong master password that you can remember, and that's the ever last password. That's the last password you're ever gonna memorize. And then and think about changing it from time to time. And then let the manager generate passwords. Once your manager is set up, allow it to generate strong passwords for your account. You no longer need to invent complicated combinations. The manager handles it for you. And you can have a different password for each of your account. And that's the best way to do it. Sync and backup. Ensure your password manager is synchronized across all your devices and offers secure backup options. This way, if you lose a device or experience a malfunction, you won't lose access to your passwords. That's really important. I would say it's natural to hesitate when it comes to trusting an application with your passwords. However, it's important to remember that these tools are using advanced encryption methods to protect your data. They are far safer than reusing passwords or writing them down on a paper. Password Manager strikes a balance between security and convenience, allowing you to browse the internet without worrying about forgetting your credentials. So, yeah, I don't see any questions right now. If you have questions, don't worry. Even if it's a replay you're watching, send me your questions on any of our platforms, and I'm gonna be glad to try and help you. And don't hesitate to subscribe to. You can get my free ebook, and also we're gonna have some courses that I'm doing to better know and prepare yourself. And I'm showing you examples on how to do your cybersecurity for residential and also for families. And it's not only the technical part. I'm talking to you about the psychological part and educational part, like how you should explain to your kids and teenagers how to use stuff, or even and it's what I'm trying to say here is it's for all ages. Even if you're older, you have difficulties with technology, don't worry. I'm doing the steps in a way that anybody can understand, so everybody can have a safer internet. And that's very important for me. So I hope to see you next week with another subject. And if you have also questions that has nothing to do with the subject of today, but it has to do with cybersecurity I haven't already talked about, and that's the subject you would need to know more, well, that's gonna give me insight for my next articles. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next week. Love you all. That was Michel T Dallaire from Cybercare Academy. Farewell.